There we go. Forgot to change the scene. Alright, we'll just start over. Hello and welcome. It has been about 2 weeks since we've last streamed Genshin. And almost a week, I think, since we've streamed, period. I think close to a week. I think the last time we streamed was on September 22. And we only did that for like an hour. I spent so much time editing the first like 8 hours of footage of Nodcry down to like 2-3 hour videos for YouTube so that I could go through all of Act 1. And if Act 2 ends up being somewhat similar, it's going to probably be another 6 to 8 hours. I'm hoping it's not, though. But that's all we have planned for today. We're going to get into this, but because I'm so late to getting around to it, we're probably not going to be able to do this event. It's sad, but I think I will be able to live with not doing the event. Quest chain rewards. Anywho, that's all. And these don't seem to be time locked. Venture towards moonlight. Oh, this is how you unlock commissions in Nodcry. Complete list to unlock Traveler's Tales. And then we have whatever these two are. Blessings of the Frost Moon and Problem Sorting Robot. No clue what these two things are about. Anywho, that's a problem for future Daniel. In the meantime, I'm just going to continue to progress and keep on keeping on. If you'd like to stay up to date on what I'm doing and when I'm going live, then if you wanted to keep yourself informed, the way to do that would have been to join the Discord. Links to which are where links are. And hopefully, there won't be a big delay. I had a big exam this week, so this weekend will be the first opportunity for me to get any streaming done. But, that being said, it's not going to get all done. Because this weekend is going to be the weekend before my birthday, which is on Monday, September 29th. And I'm going to be spending Sunday night with my family to celebrate. Probably celebrating my brother's birthday too, since his birthday is a little bit over a week after mine. Beyond that, that's all the real news that I have left to update you with. Alright, let's just start this storyline. What is the first mission called? Fulminations and Undercurrents. I love this Nasha Town theme, by the way. It's really good.
The wild hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
Another one?
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
I don't know, but they gotta get their shit together.
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been
Wait, the
stranded
cannon's
at breaking
broken?
point for a while now, I'll bet.
What's wrong with the cannon? I was told that it was working when we got here.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business. Fool me once, I say.
Also, love that guy's outfit and hat.
Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving.
He made his
Won't be
fortune
anything left for
doing
us
what
if
in
we're
Wild
late.
Hunt attacks?
Left for us to scavenge. I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Hey,
I'm just getting we're just staring him down in broad daylight?
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts.
Forget it. I doubt they're the only ones thinking like that.
Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem,
Oh,
they'd
what's
probably
going on
just
out
jump
there?
head first into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick mora.
Alright. Some self-reflection might not be unwarranted, you know.
Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match.
Sometimes I feel like this noise gate is working really well, and then other times I don't feel like it's working at all. At least it's achieving the goal. You can't really hear my computer, and you can't hear my fan. Should you really be proud of that? Still, the Wild Hunt's been getting wilder. It's kind of in the name. We foiled that mysterious Phantom's plan at Star Sand Shoal. The two of them seem closely connected, and that Phantom may very well attack again, even though we know almost nothing about it. In fact, where would we even begin such an investigation? How about we ask Kutar, or Damselette, or Columbina, or whatever we're calling her?
Hey look! Aino and Inefa are here in Nasha Town! Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up?
Oh, that makes sense. Let's go say hello.
Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now.
It's like you can read my mind. I was wondering if you'd be willing to carry around the moon marrow instead.
What? No! Paimon doesn't want to spend her days running from that thing. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
If you say so, Paimon. Elegy of Dust and Lamplight. I know an Inefa. And a Lightkeeper, I assume.
Ah, familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Whoa, free manual labor detected.
Free manual labor. I'll have you know that I charge.
Those evaluations could not be more different.
Might I ask who this is?
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
So when is he going to be playable? Because I believe Flins will be coming out playable in like 3 days or so.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Ooh, I love that voice.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nodcry.
Hi there.
Pleased to meet you. Were you talking about the cannon by any chance?
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Where is their HQ?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
When did he say that?
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the wild hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now. Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
I mean, this is what happens when your military force is a volunteer force.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ's a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet.
Sounds like bureaucracy to me.
And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the wild hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nodcry without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear.
What if the wild hunt spawns on HQ? Then what?
Flins understands this well enough, I'm sure.
Can you hear the dog in my roommate's room? I can hear it. I don't think my mic's picking it up, though. He sounds nice enough, but it feels like he's hiding something. The whole spiel sounds like a smokescreen.
We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our Ratniki will take care of, and ones that will target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
What's wrong with it?
Okay. Ugh. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know.
That's correct.
You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
It's subjective, Paimon. I'm not going to get into the whole AI spiel.
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
Ooh, are we going to get math?
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon.
Oh,
And
that's
our
cool.
backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake craft shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'd like to hear.
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, all right? It should take maybe 3 more hours? Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
I don't know about that, Paimon.
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius.
How far is the range and radius of this cannon anyway?
That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner.
Well, if it means public safety, I'm in.
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be? You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this. Whoa! This book
She
is
just handed Paimon a book.
heavy. And what is this?
Oh, it's a book with metal on it.
You can use Beep Boopitsa to run diagnostics on the cannon.
Beep Boopita.
It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boopita.
Is that actually what it's called? Beep Boopita?
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Birgita.
Oh, it is Birgita, not Beep Boopita.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh?
Manuals all the way down. Who gets that reference? Just me? Okay. Just me then.
Yep. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
We'll do what we can.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool? Cool.
Cool, cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
That remains to be seen. Conduct an inspection. So this thing is the cannon, right?
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are?
Maybe. Also, I just noticed that,
Isn't Beep Boopita
he's
just
got a
going
robot
around?
arm, just like Yehoda
Sure
does.
doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. even supposed to know what to check?
We might not be in the right spot yet. There's probably some conditions we haven't triggered. Don't hit it!
I've watched an Effa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ooh, it's like a little R2 unit.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. Well,
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together.
What does the port look like? Oh.
works for Paimon.
Just gotta find a port. What do they call it? A scomp in Star Wars? That's the term I think the fans or the books use. I forget.
Is this it?
Scomp link or whatever?
Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
What are we looking for? Nope, not here either. So say, any ideas?
That thing over there looks promising.
Look at that robot arm.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does. Let's try it out.
Was this not in the manual?
Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right? So, what do we do now?
Let me give it a try. Press the button to adjust Brigida's height. Touch the light beam that can... the light beam hits to collect signals fired at the cannon. Once enough signals have been collected, Brigida and complete inspection of the product. Okay. Once Brigida enters the signal input mode, maintain her height so that she remains close to the light beam. Wait for her to finish inputting the signal. Up. Up. Who designed this? This is so silly. I can only control up and down.
Wow, what do you know? I know what's right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
It's Brigida.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Benefit of experience, that's all. Figured out puzzles 100 times more complex before.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh, let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right?
If it's annotated correctly.
The matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot, then.
We took this long to find this one spot, though. Oh, wow, that was a nice cutaway.
Paimon's getting the hang of this now. It's this thing, right?
I'll handle it.
And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh. Huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which its eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey! Slow down! Paimon didn't catch that!
Beep, deep, beady, beep.
What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine?
Beeps and boops are music, Paimon.
Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip, huh?
I guess.
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
What does that mean?
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Ugh. Couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Anyway, let's get this all done in one go. Boop. 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 6 this time, huh? Where's the last one going to be, up or down? Middle. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. What does it mean? Does the book say anything about it?
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed where.
Watch this one not be in the manual.
We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. 1 yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh.
It's like trying to go through notes that I wrote like a month later.
That was a real struggle. Well, Paimon needs a break now.
You should take a break then.
Yeah, good
My
work
brain
indeed.
hurts thinking about flipping through that
But
manual.
It seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
It looks like we're... Oh! Okay, this time we had to hold it. Alright. This is going to be a little bit more annoying this time. That was easy enough. But it was a little bit more interesting than just hit the light once.
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
What is it, anyway?
No clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out.
I agree.
I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
Probably. Yeah, I tend to agree.
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie.
Down the elevator he goes.
Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy. Let's wait for him here, huh?
Oh, we can see Ino's house from here. That's where the giant crane thing is.
Are your tasks complete?
Oh, there we are. Hi, Anefa.
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
That sounds important.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
I mean, it'll get jostled loose and fall off, I guess. Or whatever the turret portion will.
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards. This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But Ino and I are working to improve it. Estimated waiting time remaining: 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb kake?
Alright, crumb kake. For some reason, I thought there was a B in the spelling, like crumb cake. But it's crumb kake. Weird word.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly.
Word. Voice from somewhere. Ding.
Observation. Freshly baked krumkake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices.
Where did
As
you
such,
bake that?
I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
An internal heater where?
Thanks for the treat. Ino's lucky to have you.
We're just gonna gloss right over that, I guess. Sure enough, Sosie returns minutes later on the dot.
Thanks. Things went great over here, too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
I'm surprised you wasted time with us.
Righty then.
Seems like you have much more important things you should be doing.
Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later to behold it in all of its glory.
I mean, I do like the laser cannons.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action.
A reasonable thought, but before that, I'd like to investigate the Wild Hunt first.
Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing.
I thought it disappeared,
Let's try our luck at the flagship.
because we slashed it
Later,
with a sword.
guys. Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Oh, you're calling this the masterpiece, this giant cannon? I'm sorry, Anefa, I didn't know that she did you dirty like that.
Checking snack stock. Lower than expected. Please, explain, Ino.
She's reaching out her arm, like she's gonna, like, what's it called, like Iron Man blaster or something.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, saving the poor, anxious inhabitants of this town?
They are a cute pair. Alright, where are we going? To the flagship? Yeah, to the flagship. Oh, something's going on over here.
Is it just Paimon, or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all.
Ooh, is Varka possibly back? Might as well go in and ask around.
And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had it yet.
We've been here for 3 days. You haven't tried it yet? Ah, so now you show your true motives.
Oh, come on. Why so uptight?
I'm not that uptight.
Excuse me, are you guests? Ah, if you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
There's a side door?
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
How does one get invited then?
Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Nodcry, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive my inability to help in this matter.
What's a channel?
It's fine.
Do you mean like
Can't be easy being
networking?
you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then.
And I know just the person. Dory!
Never, right? The Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up and running. But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth.
Good point. Let's not be so forward then.
Ooh, Paimon's got a plan. Llama got Never to help her prep some medicine, right? We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Llama to help us use the moon marrow. Couldn't we deliver the medicine while we're at it?
Oh no, I dropped my D20.
If Never doesn't mention a payment, we can cash our services in as a favor. If she does, then We can use it to haggle.
Got it. It's a spin down dice.
The thought of Mora made it worth the effort of thinking up. Come on, let's go!
I just noticed it has the little cat sign. Because everything looks like it's slapped together with scrap metal, everything kind of looks the same to me. So there's not, unless you have like a big billboard or something, it's hard to distinguish your storefront.
Hey, Black Cat, we're here! Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Lamma for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
Well, I am a mind reader, after all.
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have someone bring you some snacks.
There's other people who work here?
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks!
You all seem busy. What's the occasion? Let me guess, the Wild Hunt?
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
We just want to know who's hosting a banquet in the tavern.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction.
Yikes.
The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
How do you do an intel business with free handouts?
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really wanted from the start?
Is there anything we can do for you then?
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the Wild Hunt. It affects everything we do, yet the number of people who can ensure cargo safety in the face of such a threat is vanishingly small.
I mean, we can handle any threat.
Huh? That doesn't sound too hard. If you need something delivered, hit us up and consider it sent.
Is that so? But... no. Forget I said anything. I mean, you're great heroes. How could I waste your precious time on trifles like these?
As a matter of fact, there is something we'd like to know.
Is there now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly made me an offer, I suppose I'll accept.
What a shrewd business person.
What's there left for us to say here?
On account of our previous cooperation?
More like our common perspective.
Really?
Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
How noble.
More like make a profit off the Wild Hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
I mean, she hasn't said anything untrustworthy yet in my book.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today.
What exactly is your business model again?
And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home? And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nodcry to follow a trail of clues yourselves, no?
We never asked her about the spaceship thing either.
Well, yeah.
In that case, We should keep Nodcry the paradise people say it is.
People call this a
At
paradise?
least until our respective goals have been accomplished. You must understand.
You have a goal?
No force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties.
Really? So even the Wild Hunt doesn't unite everybody against them, huh? I'm not doing this just for me.
After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Your selflessness is admirable, to be sure, and rare around these parts.
Man, everybody after their own bag? Is that that slang term? Everyone trying to get their own bag?
Though it's rare for a reason, kid.
You could have left that part out. Just because I can read your mind doesn't mean that they can't.
Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, it will no doubt be a most slippery customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think?
I love it when we do
You
split screen
front and
cameras like
center,
this.
me
They've been getting a lot
behind
more
the
common
curtain.
since 2.7, or sorry, was it 5.7?
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
No, that's Dory.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
But
Paimon, don't think about it too deeply. You're just gonna hurt your head.
Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh?
Uh-oh.
You guys are here too?
Indeed, they
I forgot
are.
she was bringing
In
medicine. I
fact,
completely
they
forgot.
volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already? Well, guess the extra more is pretty nice.
You also got fired this week.
well, we better
I like
get
her
this
hat.
medicine delivered pronto.
Wait a sec, is this salt? It's supposed to be a powdered substance.
Surely not. The special medication from before wasn't salt, was it?
Wait, that can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt?
You got duped.
It was raining back there, so could it have happened while I was resting at the store?
You took a nap?
Sorry, boss. I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast.
Hey,
She seems to be able to stop time and have inner monologues.
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the Wild Hunt?
oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us, and we can't get into the flagship right now.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we? Sticklers for the rules?
We're just gonna go in the side entrance and sneak in, aren't we? Meow. Meow. Alright. To the flagship once again, says the title of the mission. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Who remembers those old Meow Mix commercials? Do they still do those? I don't know, actually. We're just gonna bribe our way in this time?
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Not even an invitation check? Oh. Paimon didn't realize Nefer was such a big shot. Guess channels really do take you places.
I think channels is networking. It's not about after you enter Nefer brings you a Paimon to a spot near the bar before. Okay. So yeah, it's about networking. It's about who you know. Who you know is more likely to make you successful in life than actually what you know. We're getting stared at from all angles, Paimon.
Finally! Now, what do we...
Whoa! Whoa! Hang on!
Pardon me? I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion.
I'm gonna have to pause that when I'm editing just so I can read some of those.
I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Now, did you have picked a easier cover? Now, if we were the Trailblazer in Honkai Star Rail, we at least have trained in mixology. But Aether ain't got none of that, unless there's like a drink mixing event that I just don't remember.
Are you serious?
Don't wink, Aether! I got no clue what we're gonna do about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor.
Nice to meet you all.
What's your cover story for Paimon?
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here.
Also, considering how Teyvat doesn't have that many nations in it, the odds that no one in here is from Mondstadt is actually kind of a big risk for a bluff or a... Yeah, just to bluff like that.
The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worries and enjoy these exotic spirits from afar.
I'm a little bit worried about old Red Eyes over there at the table.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
Kauro, is that who it
I was
is?
thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Dabrawa?
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Wanna order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
Serioka.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
Guess we'll just have to give this a shot. Previous experience coming in handy, who'd have thought? What previous experience?
How'd you set this all up so quickly?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need, negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they? The Flagship already had plans to
I forgot that they had the
professional
roulette wheels.
mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run, with the list of drinks brought out in advance. Demyon will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect opportunity for you.
Bartenders usually get all the cool gossip.
Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their suspicions.
Got it. We'll give it a try.
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
So what are these banquets all about? Makes the first drink. Demyon.
Hello. How may I assist?
Make some drinks. Well, time to learn a new minigame. Oh wait, actually, didn't we do this in a web event? I think we did do this in a web event now that I think about it. Boreal Watch, tea, milk, and mint. That's a fun animation. Get the little teensy spoon out.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Who wanted this?
Let's have the right here if that was an option. Oh, thanks.
Take the opportunity to gather intel. Oh, get books. Pretend to check
Tell you
books.
what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't have come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't.
Alright.
Wouldn't trust anyone, really. They're stuck with the wild hunt here. The Sneshanians can't be bothered, the light keepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith in that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Alright. That was... We totally didn't look suspicious there at all. I don't see why we can't make 2 drinks and then take them to the desk, though. So we go juice this time, caramel this time, and wine? That's a lot of drink in that drink. So it's amazing that we put that much in the cup last time.
Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
How did we fit all of this in a teacup last time?
As Nines will stand idly by if this wild hunt problem gets any worse. Just leave it over there.
Pretend to check.
People are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that, then?
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Nashatown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon.
Well, the cannon's
That
about to
gun is
fire.
a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Here's the...
If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Well, wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Whoa. Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant...
I feel like, was it Otaku Daikun's voice sounds really similar to that guy.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Surely it can't be him.
Oh, it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashatown. And we're putting
Probably not.
and our...
Someone that just sounds similar.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Ooh, seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
We're being followed by the little robot.
Hello.
Lemon mint wine. This barely constitutes a minigame. I can see why they did a web event like this once. We can also make coffee, I guess, in Fontaine,
Good
too.
work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Also, that's pretty watery looking for something that has wine in it. Well, that's Nefer's table.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Not for the moment.
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
You have a cool hat, sir.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then, we can take a break.
Then come, sit. Dimyon, 2 wild berry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged.
We still need to get that berries and meat order for Paimon.
I help out at the Rossum Workshop in town. They usually
Rossum
put me
Workshop.
in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet you.
I am Dan. They call me the honorary cocktail knight.
Ah, yes, I've heard. Lots of nights over there in Mondstadt. I imagine your title's an impressive one back home, huh?
I guess.
We
were just messing with you there.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
Wonder how long it's going to take Yehoda to come back and find out who stole that medicine and gave her a bag of salt.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer.
Why'd you come to Nodcry?
She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
The Voynich Guild.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
She probably gets intel out of him.
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal.
Don't we already have Aino for that?
Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got the scoldings to show for it, too.
That's me! I couldn't weld a wire to save my life.
It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
I noticed a few people walking around with those mechanical arms, actually.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, that's why you needed a machinist.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
He did.
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it.
Nice!
Had you told
Living
me my
the
future
dream.
when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis.
Maybe you could help out Aino by making some of the components used to maintain that cannon.
Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters.
So we gotta talk to the not ordinary people.
Does this have anything to do with our current wild hunt crisis?
It might.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you, and naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks.
What a nice guy. I hope
He's
we
a
see him
social
again.
Man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done.
All right, she said there would be another activity.
Come, back to the bar.
Back to the bar.
Thank you for waiting, everyone.
Love the music in here.
The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
All right, roulette.
Finally.
Oh, it's the scary red-eyed guy.
Come on, let's go try our hand.
We're doing drink roulette.
Joining us, new guy?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part.
Those are the rules.
But...
Sniffer's hand signal again. Let's just go with it. Sign me up.
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle.
Yep, there's a roulette wheel on the inner circle.
Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink.
Okay, is there a winner? Is there a loser? Or are we just doing this for funsies?
The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity.
Okay. This might be the first alcohol we drink on the entire stream.
Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content.
I don't like this game. This is a recipe for alcohol poisoning.
During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
So the drunk people get to ask questions?
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
That can happen whether you're playing or not.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion.
What are you putting up as a prize?
A single serving of Dark Horse.
Oh, is that... The camera's focusing in on the purple one.
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and not cry?
It does sound like a good name for a drink. I only hear the term Dark Horse brought up in like a tournament setting for like an underdog. Or like someone that has a shot of winning but isn't like the favorite to win.
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Okay.
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after.
You know, if something affects my memory that much, this is why I don't drink in real life, by the way. I don't drink alcohol. Somebody might gift me some, and I'll probably drink it if it is gifted to me, but I'm not going to go out of my way to seek it. Like, I can keep track of the number of drinks I have a year on one hand, and it rarely goes above 3.
And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
She's rigging this game, isn't it? And the Dark Horse is going to be like... I don't know, maybe like spiked?
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling.
Does the are we going to have an actual animation for spinning it? Oh yeah, we are! It actually spins!
Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
3 points to start, huh? I mean, you're not going to feel it immediately.
Wow, this is kind of intense.
I wonder what her alcohol tolerance is.
Oh, my turn, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Oh, that's a lot of drinks.
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
Okay, so old Red Eyes over there has definitely got everybody asking him questions.
Drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
What are the scores?
I gotta say, you monsters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good. Teach me, would ya?
Sure? All right.
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
Easy there, Red Eyes. I've rolled non-alcoholic drinks without fail the last few rounds. This 0-point game is no accident. Similarly, Neff has been maintaining an ever-so-slight lead, and has been using it to ask ever-so-slightly probing questions that can't be just luck. I can tell that Dobara is lucky enough to survive stumbling into the Wild Hunt. Neffer's turn is...
You're up.
Dark Horse, Dark Horse, Dark Horse, Dark Horse! She left him to me. Uh-oh.
Whoa! New face here just drew the Dark Horse.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Uh-oh.
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
We'll risk it. How bad could one drink be? Or did Paimon swap it?
He actually downed it in one gulp.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstadters have such a reputation.
What'd you see while you were in the Wild Hunt anomaly?
Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course.
Only monsters?
Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing Ratniki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway.
Okay, so the Ratniki for the Lightkeepers seem to be not really viewed too positively right now.
Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Even those who have a personal encounter with the Wild Hunt have nothing about the strange phantom we saw. Seems Nether's judgment was on point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Says who? I'm still raring to go.
'Cause you didn't drink that much.
How many points do you have, Red Eyes?
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful evening.
Hello, sir. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Alright. Where is she? Oh, she's over there this time. Oh, she's talking with this guy.
Hmm? Are they playing cards? Paimon spies some elemental dice.
Oh, is it Genius Invocation TCG?
Same as usual then? One die, 100,000 Mora.
Dear God, that is not the game I thought we were playing.
I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. One die, 100,000 Mora.
This doesn't sound like a business deal, Paimon. He actually moved the dice. I didn't think they'd have an animation for that. Also, 100,000 more is not a lot. He actually moved the dice.
Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
What are we even doing here?
I want to know that too.
I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers.
Are you not a Ratniki?
The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people.
Is that not public knowledge already?
On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Okay, good. So, he is just spitballing us.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
That's a lot of locations!
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done.
Yeah, he said 3 things. Those were the first 2.
Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the wild
Wait,
hunt.
did he say
after all.
disappeared or not appeared?
Adventurers do that too. And maybe some just go poof by themselves.
Yeah, he said disappeared.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose.
Well, I do know the latter is already true.
The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret.
The Fatui might.
If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Let's just note it down first.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of
I believe
respect
Nefer's
for
going to
your
be on the banner in
independent
the next
intelligence gathering.
version. Not
An answer to a simple question. For 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Nothing at all, Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
So what does he owe you for, Nefer?
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
So what if we just go ask Dory? Has anyone thought if we just go ask Dory?
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so. As luck would have it, he would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
You just dealt directly with his buyer?
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really.
Good thing we're on the same team.
In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Practically nothing, to be honest. But learning nothing is itself intel. Wild Hunt. Oh yeah, we also got a map, I guess. That's pretty big. We've been going for an hour already. Does not feel like we've made a lot of progress, though. We fixed a cannon. We infiltrated a party.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
By the way, did anyone else at Star Sand Shoal see it? Only Ether did, to my knowledge.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so...
Oh no, wait, that's
each
true.
fleet
Villamena saw
corroborates
it.
the others.
Because they saw us, with Lumine stealing the moon marrow.
What in Tevak could that phantom be planning?
The Wild Hunt anomaly that occurred at Star Sand Shoal seems quite unique.
Agreed. Instances of the Wild Hunt afflicting Nodcry in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the moon marrow.
So if we put the moon marrow out in the open, do you think we could lure him into a trap?
In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind, and why would they want the moon marrow?
I mean, if it can do everything that we were told it could do, I wouldn't be surprised if it could be used to do a bunch of other nefarious things. Additionally, that intel broker mentioned that some Lightkeepers might be withholding information. Given the inconsistencies in Flynn's words and deeds, he might be a likely suspect. Let's not share that with Nefer for now.
I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back!
Oh, I forgot about you.
Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
That looks like actual pills.
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Or don't. Sounds like you already took one.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off?
Yeah, that's right. Ino said she'd be able to fix it in a third of the time.
I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again, lucky me.
Yeah, I want to see this cannon. I hope we get a cutscene for it like we did with the weird Fatui cannon.
Huh. So you're interested in that big gun?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam.
Also, how does a beam from here, because this isn't exactly like high ground or anything. So how is a cannon going to shoot a laser beam at like behind the Fatui Dome, which is on the circled map?
Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait. I swear.
I mean, it sounds interesting.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
We're pretty much going that way anyway.
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
Yehoda is definitely the standout character this patch.
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
I'm loving all the new NPC designs.
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it.
But it's not going to be one shot, right? Because it's going to be targeting a ton of locations.
And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. Oh, if only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together. For sure.
Oh, the daylight changed. Here we go.
Hey, look! It's starting!
Is it a cutscene? Oh, it is! Oh yeah, that's definitely a laser. That's the part we replaced.
Woo!
Oh wow, she sobered up.
Nice one.
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why everyone's been counting on this thing. Surely the Wild Hunt doesn't stand a chance.
Perhaps we should use it more often. Would certainly save the Lightkeepers a whole lot of running around.
I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be a piece of cake.
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino?
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies.
I don't believe in that mentality, to be honest.
I've got some.
If I could do this full time, I would.
But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Aino or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Stay safe, kid.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Huh. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well.
Oh, I just realized she took a break at a restaurant and grabbed the salt shaker and brought it with her. This is probably what happened. Now that's the first quest done. Dark Side of Memory. Go to Hisi Island. Give the medicine to Llama. It's been like a day since we spoke to Llama.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone?
Not as much as I imagined.
Yeah. If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you.
Right.
Hey there, Llama.
The whole religion is trying to change. Is she floating? I don't see where her legs touch on the ground. Oh, she was floating.
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner.
Yeah, Wilhelmina probably wouldn't have joined the Fatui if you did.
I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Oh, I forgot we were gonna... That's the whole point of what we were using it for.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that Phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Got nothing.
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
Fill her in. I'm tempted to never grab that Oculus at the statue. It looks so good in the pan.
Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
You can just bring it out so easily, huh? Alright, so how does this thing work? Oh! I guess we're just gonna get a cutscene. This is Nodcry? Looks familiar. We're probably looking into the past. Ooh, look at that shooting star. Is that a shooting star in the sky? Oh wait, that's our spaceship.
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
Not much, but it's not nothing. If we could figure out what that coastline was, we could narrow down our search area. At least we now know where our spaceship landed in Nodcry, near Star Sand Shoal, or so it seems. That matches what Lumine told me. But what I want to know more... Oh, it's the Lunatar.
Huh? What's the matter?
Off we go.
The flowers changed color.
Uh-oh. Flowers are a reflection of the damselet's powers. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the moon marrow to restore some of her power. Paimon?
We should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
We should bring her food.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help.
It was actually the real reason why we came here. I completely forgot about the whole moon marrow thing, to be honest.
Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all.
True! She's got more moon power than you do.
But we best check if she's doing okay first.
That is a good point.
See you later then.
So yeah, these things have respawned, which means this is definitely someone's upgrade material. And I'm betting it's going to be Columbina's upgrade material. Alright, here we go. And they even put the orbs in here where she hangs out. If these aren't her, like, Ascension materials when she gets released, I'll be super surprised.
Oh, she doesn't look so good.
How can you tell?
Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has your condition worsened?
Dizzy.
From what?
It's like I'm returning to the moon.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within you.
We have the moon marrow.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
I forgot that you have a voice actor. Ether VA jump scare.
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Has this just become habitual for her? After living in relationships of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Oh, did the game freeze? No, we transitioned into a cutscene. Ooh, the music is beautiful here. All the flowers are turning blue.
Back to Earth. My thanks.
You see, they have the word Earth in the lexicon, but wouldn't back to Tevat be the words? It feels really weird when, like, the writers write sentences like this, not acknowledging that Earth is a different planet than the one we're on, so they shouldn't know about it.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
That was a lot of distance she made there.
Significantly.
So can you just, like, walk with your feet flat on the ground? Do you need the weird floaty ball thingies to make it look like you're wearing invisible high heels? What did you do? Or maybe what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sense some other changes as well.
I mean, as long as you're gonna say the lines and I don't have to.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark.
Okay.
It is harmless and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back?
I mean, we can hang on to it. It's pretty safe with us. I'd be more worried about you. But at the same time, I don't really know how powerful you are. Supposedly, you're stronger than Arlecchino, who, Ether, I remind you, could not beat in a 4v1.
It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
Oh! Oh, that's corpse parts. I mean, I should have known that it was probably a piece of one of the moons. I might have even guessed that in the previous stream. I just didn't expect it to actually be that. So we've been walking around with a corpse part.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Nice one, Paimon.
Did you not know this already?
No, we just knew that it was a relic.
Llama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within.
So it belonged to Arya.
That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Llama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Because you could draw more power from it. Llama mentioned that she could only catch a brief, blurry snippet. Perhaps this is something that only moon goddesses could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it.
Which one are you?
But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict.
So wait, all 3 are dead?
After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken.
Okay, so the goddesses and the moons are separate beings. I guess that makes sense.
As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar.
So you're the successor to... which moon? The Frost one? The iridescent moon's never been found. Frost Moon goddess died herself. Moon was never broken. Okay, so the Frost Moon still exists, but the goddess is dead. So you're just like the new Frost Moon goddess. Got it. That makes sense.
I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me.
So how did you get here?
Forget controlling it.
I know you don't know the answer to that,
Sensing it
but I'm
alone
curious.
requires immense effort.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then?
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core.
So if I go Kalima, and like rip your heart out, would it be an orb like this one?
You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
So the answer is yes?
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing. That makes a interesting question. Do you think that if the Traveler had the Gnosis, that they'd be able to use it the same way the Archons do? Or does it have something to do with, like, the authorities? Like with the thrones?
You do not wish to become one?
Not particularly. I got nothing against becoming a godlike being, but, like, I'm not big on the moon. I kind of like the earthly realm. Let's become a god of cooking, or like a god of, I don't know, sandwiches. I've got a lot of food on the mind. God of video games, let's go with that.
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
It's not hers.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
It's not hers, Paimon. She's got her own.
Nor does it desire to come to me.
Oh wait, does it still have some of her, like, desire? Interesting.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection.
Makes sense.
I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now, then.
Alright, we gotta find someone to replace this moon.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine.
Yeah, which means the Wild Hunt can probably sense it too.
And it's the Wild Hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
I don't think you guys can pick up that barking.
The Wild Hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Is it really?
Really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui.
Somebody who was after the moon's power?
He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm. And he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Oh, I think they're talking about, like, one of the 5 sinners. What were their names again? Was it Vittlefenir, the prophet? I think that was his title. We learned about Sertology in the whole quest line with Skirk. Sertology the Foul. There's some Frotnatir or something? Which I don't think we know anything about. Rhine-Daughter we know a lot about. So let's say Sertology, Frotnatir, Rhine-Daughter, Vittlefenir, who's the 5th one? Oh wait, Revere. Yeah, I think Revere is like the Moon Hunter or something.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Reikir of Solnari.
The Reikir of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners? Well, why do you recognize that name, Ether? I've only read it in lore books. You haven't.
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Revere, one of the 5?
Revere. Yep, that's the one.
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Oh, so they assume you know where he is.
Why would they say that?
Because he's the Moon Hunter.
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
No, I think there's not enough information.
I felt the same. They seem to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons.
I mean, It comes with the territory, I guess. Let's say I was the god of video games. I guess if, like, some random kid stopped me on the street and say, hey, do you know about this thing in Minecraft? And I would have to answer, no. I'm a god of video games. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of every little facet of every single video game.
But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the Wild Hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster.
Okay.
The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners.
We haven't really had to deal with any of them, to be honest.
That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all.
Although I think it was Vittelfinir's prophecy that was the entire driving force of the plot of Fontaine. So I guess we technically have dealt with at least one of these sinners.
And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
It is a former colleague of yours.
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too.
Oh, what's so funny?
Did you just laugh?
No.
No, you clearly did.
She totally did.
Me and Paimon sharing a brain cell.
Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
Wow, you got a little of a sadistic side.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
She talked about leaving certain personality features intact when we talked to her at the Adventurers Guild. So maybe the next time we run into her, she won't be as friendly.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic.
She might be tweaking her
Now
own
that we know
personality.
how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is. You sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
I mean, do we have a better option?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nodcry were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Maybe it has to do with that falling in the moon's reflection bit.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
I forgot that was part of the reason why we came here.
Sure.
Just a flat yes? Okay.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it.
Okay.
Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Alright. Let's get a clearer picture this time. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what we saw before, only clearer. Seems that we landed safely, at least. A lot of time has appeared to have passed. We're still inside the spaceship. To think that we were in there for so long. When did Lumine get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Lumine? She was already here? But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been opened yet. I call Istaroth time shenanigans.
Where is this?
Aether, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
So if we believe Lumine's story from way, way back when, from the, what was that, the 3 point, sorry, the 5 point, was it 5.7? 5.8. 5.6? 5.7, I think. Whatever it is, a time and space for you, whatever that quest was. So in a time and space for you, it was mentioned that Lumine was summoned to Conria, which means she probably arrived in a spaceship before us. Maybe there's a drop pod. I don't really know the specifics of it. Also, that's a cool spaceship design. It looks like a Primo Gem. So, she fled her duty to protect Conria to come get us from the ship. Like, she didn't know where it was. But, because of the key that we gave, somebody managed to pass on the message that we were alive.
Hey, are you okay?
Story's making not less sense.
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed.
Well, you were in a stasis chamber of some kind.
No one left the ship during that time, but Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
I can only theorize.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
This analogy sucks. There's something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But as Nefer said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Nodcry is destroyed first.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with...
I could help you conceal the marrow.
Conceal it more?
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki. Like this.
That's not so much teaching as like shooting an energy ball into me. Oh!
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Feels soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Well, I guess that... I would have loved to have like a quick time event or something for that, but sure.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Can moonlight block attacks? Thanks for teaching that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
Supposedly she's stronger than Arlecchino, so I'm not entirely sure how much of her safety I should be concerned about.
I dislike strangers.
Now, where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Slightly better. Once this whole business is with the Wild Hunt is over, let's go for a walk.
Yeah, the Frostmoon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
They were at one point considered her family.
Kind of tired.
Probably just hasn't spoken much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
That cannot be comfortable to sleep on. But who am I saying? I could sleep on a rock.
The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Silvermoon Hall, Selenic Chronicles. You can visit Silvermoon Hall from time to time to meet the damselette. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the New Moon's Embrace effect. When in Nodcry, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can claim a variety of other rewards. New Moon's Embrace. Interesting. One there was who hunted the moon. Yeesh. Record-keeping Kuhenki. Interesting. Obtained from completing the Selenic Chronicles quest claim. She took a beam of moonlight and in return bestowed you with the moon goddess's favor. She's got a bunch of different poses here. That's kind of neat. Nope.
Best let her rest.
I didn't think that we'd get a cutscene from walking too close to that. Also, I'm not gonna forget to grab this time. Relegate the gist of your conversation. Okay.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before.
I'm not surprised.
Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry.
I don't know.
But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
We don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis.
So do we start with the Lightkeepers? The Fatui?
As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nodcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch.
Kronkake Workshop?
That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone.
I mean, I still think the Fatui is negotiable.
The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run.
Let's not forget
Our
that
faith,
Marionette
our sect,
actually gave us the
all
Moon
of it is
Marrow back.
here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Kronkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
I'm sure she will.
The wind blows stronger.
Go to the Clink Clack from Kake Workshop. I forgot it's Clink Clank. Not yet unlocked. I can't teleport to the workshop, huh? It must be tied to that event. Oh, they're over here.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got updates on the Wild Hunt situation.
Alright, let's start filling everyone in.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Well, that's not good.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens!
I don't know about that.
You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is.
I just don't believe that conventional weapons work on stuff that are people that are capable of killing gods.
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rari's super fast? Well, We'll just get a Neffa to go grab him and tie him down.
So you're going to shoot the cannon at a Neffa?
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
Actually, now that I look at those for scale, those are some big-ass containers of energy.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
Also, should we be blowing that up?
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nodcry, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the Wild Hunt's movements.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, they have stuff for us?
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back.
Uh-oh.
Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's real bad.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah, it's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send a Neffa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later.
He was such a cool dude.
Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors.
Is that a high rank?
His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could it have been the Wild Hunt? Is Rivera afraid of the cannon?
Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Inefa?
I think this will be our opportunity to work with Flins.
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected.
Randomly?
You go ahead.
Why don't you just inspect all of them?
All right. We'll see you later. Hang on. Weren't you supposed to bring me some candy? You said you would.
Did we?
Sorry, but things happened kind of suddenly, so...
Batch inspection complete. Approved. Next up.
So methodical. Alright. Back to Nasha Town. Where are we heading to next? The Adventurers Guild? Curatorium of Secrets? The Flagship? Go check on the Lightkeepers. Okay.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Worth a shot.
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
I've heard that saying multiple times since we got to Nodcry. And I say, squeeze harder.
Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yeah, we were passing by the Krumkake craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
It's like the Wild Hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
Speaking of jump to conclusions, as soon as we heard that he was found dead in his office, my first thought was the weird Wild Hunt that's been impersonating Lumine has actually just been impersonating Sosi up until this point.
But how are
Which
we
would
supposed to
probably
get
be
in at all?
why Flins wasn't reporting to him.
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
Who are you?
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
We have paperwork now?
For now, please keep the current situation confidential.
Considering so many outsiders know about it, I think it's a bit late for that. It's like the government refusing to release the Epstein files. So many people already know what's in them, just release them. Alright, we're gonna pass on that information to Nefer.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Also, I just assumed that they had moved the body by now. I wasn't expecting to see it here.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Can I hear that another time, please?
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you... Shishich. Shishich. Shishich, my old friend. Shishich, my old friend.
Shishik.
Greetings. If you would allow me.
Ooh, he's got red eyes, too.
The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
It could have been Revere in disguise, like how he turned into Lumine.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident.
Oh, we have an eyewitness.
Specifically, that Flins was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Okay, so they're probably impersonating Flins.
Flins?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flins can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Wait, does Flins have a polearm?
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed. Was there any purpose of us coming in here when we could have just gotten this information secondhand? We're not going to investigate the crime scene, like, at all? Didn't we have an entire Fontaine mechanic dedicated to that?
To Flins, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flins could have been Revere in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flins has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
The first time I met Flins, I did notice that there was something odd about his lantern. Some power concealed within it. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. Care to share with the class, either? In worst case scenario, Flins might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flins or Revere in disguise?
It's gotta be the latter.
Yeah. What reason would Flins have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah, they would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it were Revere, though, his motives would be just as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flins would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that? Because he's been...
We'd have to ask Flins ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least.
He also could have been impersonating Sosie, and then Flins killed Sosie.
And
I don't know. This is complicated.
Less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flins long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
Or my theory that he killed Sosie long ago, and has been living... and has been impersonating Sosie for some time, and they're just now discovering the body. But then again, there was a witness that saw Flins, so it's like, it's all sketch. Regardless, we have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
Yehoda?
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Man, Dory's gonna be so pissed that we haven't been working with her.
Oh right, before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
It could also cause a large panic, and people might start killing each other, Paimon.
Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos.
Thank God she's got a stern head on those shoulders.
Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on.
And then he could just start pretending to be someone else.
And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
I wonder if he's hanging out at that cemetery he told us he'd be hanging out at.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
New gadget?
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
What account? Do we have a bank?
Hey, you!
I would have bought it anyway. Ooh, I wonder if these are somebody's ascension materials.
Whoa! Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see!
Will at last part ways.
Monsters! Oh, it's revealed! This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device.
In the playthrough of Act 1, we did find a weird oil lamp on the ground.
Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Is there anything interesting in this fog?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flins' voice? Did you hear that? But...
Can we really trust him? Voice from the abyss.
Out of my way!
Let's just keep lowering their max HP. It's a really cool mechanic for an enemy.
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
By royal decree! Hands where I can see them!
Look at the bar fill up. You're gone. And you're gone. It's another lantern.
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Ghostly shadows haunt the area of the Wild Hunt. If you come into contact with too many of them, you'll be lost to the black mist forever, so be careful. Continuously shine the light from Nefer's lamp to ghastly shadows to dispel them before they get too close. Are those? Oh, I thought those bodies hanging there for a second. That guy almost snuck up on me. Alright. Can I, like, run? Where am I even going? Oh, I think we gotta follow this gold trail. There we go. That looks like an objective to me. Ow. Yeah, cooldown on that lamp is not great. Are we almost out? there's just too many of those in one spot. You're kind of screwed.
Hand it over.
Oh!
That was mine from the first.
It is permanently requisitioned.
You're a fool. You again.
He kind of looks like a Fatui skirmisher, to be honest.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Isn't that what he's after, though? How? Oh, nice spear.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first. You okay, dude?
Yeah, you don't look so good.
That was intense. I was like very speechless
Sorry
at
you had
parts.
to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid.
I think several lanterns and ratniks came out here to arrest you, by the way.
To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either. It's just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out.
Wait, this is going to be that missing moon marrow, isn't it?
I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting.
He's
Though
collecting
my
the iridescent
understanding ends
moon.
there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Or it's pieces of a rear.
Belong to him? That must be what he's after then.
I concur.
He's also after the moon marrow.
But here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If this object is contaminated by the abyss, why carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away?
Maybe that one. That'd probably be a good idea. If I had a radioactive rock, I wouldn't look at it and go, ooh, pretty. I would probably call somebody that could do something about it or throw it away.
Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
There's a few people I could contact, though, but yeah.
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Also, him carrying that might be why all the animals were afraid of him. That's something that we learned about him from Lauma. All the animals were afraid of him.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no, but...
You're kind of suspected in a murder right now.
Ah.
Can you think of a reason why Rerir would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why he went and killed him.
They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it on the ground.
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast, then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too.
He also seems extremely weak if he was able to be bested by you plus me.
You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission.
We got to meet him for a day, and I feel really sad that he literally died less than a day after we met him.
Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters.
Have you ever met somebody like that in your life?
Orders were to
somebody that you knew for like a really short amount of time?
As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family.
Like in one of my philosophy classes, we had a student in that philosophy. It was a small class of like less than 17 people. And by the end of the class, there was less than 7. And before that class ended, one of my classmates did pass away in a bus accident. So it's like, or at least if I remember correctly, it was a bus accident. It's just really sad to learn about people that you may have known for just a short while. I used to ride the VTA light rail actually quite often, and when that massive shooting happened at the VTA light rail, there were people that I know that I've met. I didn't know them personally, but I know I've met several of those people that were the victims of that. It's just one of those things that's kind of sad to think about. Anyway, that's enough depressing talk. Let's get back to talking about a fictional character who was murdered a day after we met him.
He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh my god, you're not about to tell me he was 2 days from retirement, are you?
But every year they would say, Wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow.
Sounds like headquarters is a bunch of asshats.
In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes.
Yeah, if he's too good at his job, they can't afford to replace him, so they're going to keep him there.
The higher-ups would think he's doing great where he is.
Oh my god, they literally just said that.
A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
Man, way to make the death of someone that was already sad even more depressing by adding capitalist bullcrap on top of it. And bureaucratic nonsense. This is how people get stuck in dead-end jobs, by the way.
One that
a tragic
has played
story.
out many times throughout history.
Yeah, I bet.
Another reason to take this Rereer's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
I'm curious how much time could be remaining in this mission. Because it feels like we're wrapping things up at a pretty decent pace. Probably have someone standing guard.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
It's kind of a big deal that, like, the regional leader of a vigilante organization was assassinated. It sounds like it would make big, panicky news with how tensions are lately.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
And Paimon wanted to spread news about somebody that could impersonate people.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us.
Why did you bother coming?
Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
How does that work?
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Could you be any more vague?
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him.
Oh, great. We gotta get past her again.
Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains.
I'm surprised you haven't done that yet.
If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
You have no idea. Expert use of delaying tactics on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later.
Friends in high places.
For now, please keep...
Okay, she has the same line as last time.
We're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flins is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
That looks like Flins' lantern. But where is he exactly?
He's in the lantern, isn't he?
Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now, that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
You could have also just said you could hide in the lantern. What you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all. Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
Abyssal energy? It's very faint, but there's some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flynn's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Noshatown. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They say the crime scene investigation is already complete. We should no longer need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
Also, we learned that he has kids, or a family that he's never going to return to, which is also sad. However, despite a very thorough search, few clues emerge.
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating!
Is that all? Have we tried every angle? Found every clue? There's something sticking out of his arm. Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon.
Oh, it's in the giant fuck-off manual, isn't it?
It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Soci you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
Wow, so that theory that I spitballed earlier was correct, possibly.
That's right! If only there were some way to prove it.
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register with Nasha Town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I thought Aino made his arm specifically.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing.
Drop you out the window?
Remember to pick me up by the window.
You leave the room without any trouble. Start heading to Hintsa's residence. So where does Hintsa live? Since we're not going to go drop by his work, that we do know where that is.
Oh, it's you two. And Flins. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Let's see if we got the records we need.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job.
And Aino didn't catch on at all that his arm was fixed when she saw him?
And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember
3 days
correctly.
ago.
I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other.
He never picked up the parts.
What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks.
Hold on to that info until the authorities come for it.
We can't make everything public yet. But once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
What a great guy. I hope nothing bad happens to him.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
So Revere has been impersonating Sosi for about 3 days at least.
As we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Revere in disguise.
So he might even be here to sabotage the cannon.
8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Revere had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That just means the only thing he did as Sosi was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended.
So what if he used the cannon to unearth something? And there was a lot of places that were scheduled to be shot by that cannon.
But how would that help Rerir exactly?
He's using it to unearth fragments?
Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
I think we should pass on this information to Nefer and Ino, though. Been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
You want to rest a day in Nasha Town? Your residence is quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
I think our room is still technically being paid off by Varka's tab, though.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia.
Yeah, I guess.
Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rerir seems fixated on you, and you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
And I would be inclined to agree with you. Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
I wouldn't even say that's an excuse.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust.
Nah, you got plenty of trust from me, to be honest.
Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits.
So you're not human.
But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
Are you like an Adeptus or something?
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Oh, that's right. You were also speaking a weird language in that fight with Rerir.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
So you're a Fae?
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands.
Wait.
When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless.
So you're dead?
Would it not
You're
be
a
better
ghost?
then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a Lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
What do you mean, Paimon? What's your story, Paimon? I want to hear your story then.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
A backup copy of what?
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Rat Nikki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout.
Yeah, that does track.
And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
I'll just take your word for that.
All right, then. We'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh?
We're about to hit the 3-hour mark.
Super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier. Now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort.
I'm as cautious as I need to be.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Nope. Don't worry. I won't say a thing. I assumed that the fae were going to be the elf-eared people, but it seems like we're not getting any more insight onto why some people have elf ears and some people don't.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right.
We still don't even know what
Thanks
Paimon
again
is.
for your help.
Just
Good night,
speculation.
Kiko.
Fairy is the running theory.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Turn to your room and rest.
It's getting late.
I don't know how much is going to continue off at this point. So, we're going to end here. It's been about 2 hours and 55 minutes. But I have no clue how much longer there's going to be. We're going to stream this again tomorrow. And we're going to hopefully go for another 4 hours. So if I don't get a phone call by 6 or 7 p.m., we'll try to start streaming around then tomorrow. And if you're watching this all on YouTube, maybe this will all be supercut. Because I don't know, there might be like an hour left of the story, there might not be. But until next time, stay safe everyone. I'll see you all when I see ya.